Morning everyone, just here today to share my newest little journal which I've just finished making. It's, well, I describe it as a Herbal Grimoire. The idea of it is a little place where you could keep all your notes about herbs, little herbal recipes, anything really. Just quickly run through the cover with you because I am expecting a couple of parcels from Amazon and I'm just hoping to get this filmed before they actually ring my bell and disturb me. The story behind the journal is if you go into the woods and you go deep through all the portals that you can get through, there's usually either, well, in fairy tales they say it's a little old woman that lives in the wood who's good with herbs, like a hedge witch. But I'm not necessarily saying this is for a little old woman. Why is it people think hedge witches are little old women? In fact, they're really young ladies who enjoy collecting, gathering herbs, making potions, etc. out of them. That's the basis of the book. So you go through this portal and you enter a world of herbs and hedge witchery, so to speak. The front of it is I've just collaged it up with little bits of cheesecloth, which I've stained up using Tim Holtz Forest Green Distress Sprays. There's some little leaf vines, little bits of twine, a little bit of a twig, which I thought would make it feel a little bit woody. And I bought this door recently off eBay. I think it was eBay. And I actually thought it was going to be bigger than what it was, so that's why it's sort of, the journal is smaller than what I originally had planned. It is a 6x4 journal and it is quite nice to hold and shove in a bag or a little box or something. And I've recently read a book which sort of also inspired me about this. It was called The Secret History of Witches, and all throughout the book there was a mention of a grimoire that was always hidden. Oh, excuse me. Starting with a cold, I think. But I think it's the change of weather here. It's gone from absolutely red hot to wet, torrential rain, but that's another story. Back to where I was. The book is called Secret History of Witches, and it's about generations of witches, but they all had this grimoire which was hidden. So this is what I would imagine after years of a grimoire being hidden, sort of. It was often hid in woods and in damp areas. So I wanted it to look a bit mossy and a bit damp. I've got a little toadstool on it, and in the actual door you can see little blue toadstools. It's a very simple twine closure because obviously if it's hidden all the time, it doesn't want to anything too fancy. It's got 5 signatures. I think there was 120 pages in it. The main kits I've used in here are all from Artymaze. Nature's Remedies, I think I've used a touch of spring, and I think there's little bits of sunflower kits, but I just presume herbal garden sort of, you can mix and match quite easy. And I have also used some of Mrs. Cogg's herbal tea cards, I think they were called. And if you can notice, yes, I've still got my camera leg in, but don't ask me, I can't get rid of it, but I hope it's not too distracting. It's actually a bit distracting for me when I'm filming, so I can imagine how distracting it is if you're watching. So I apologise in advance for that. Little pocket here has just got a little bit of like a green lace. Just a little bit of extra journaling space. I won't take all these out again. Once again, I've left lots of room for journaling. Because I imagine if you are into herbs and you're making notes, you will want spaces to write. These are the Mrs. Cogg's tea cards. They just give like a little variation of what the herbs are. Stinging nettles. You can use it for sinus, allergies, open airways. It's got a little paper snippet. Teas for Traveller's Joy. This is some more pages from that lovely book I bought, the ABC Book of Flowers, which I'm still using. Little off piece of a die cut, some journaling space. I won't keep saying this is this, this is that, but these are all, like I said, all to do with the herbs and the uses. A little bit of a herb book that I've got that tells you lots about dandelion, elder leaves, etc. Little pocket which I've just put a few tags in. I have also got various elements of Tim Holtz and bits of scrap papers I'm trying to use up as well in this. I have made a few tags throughout. These are from Artymaze Nature's Remedies, and I just put a few little, what do they call them, little tea cards, whatever they call them. Some more of that ABC of flowers. I've done little bits of collage in here with napkins. I've done little bits of stamping, but I didn't want to. I wanted to keep it sort of a little bit grungy and a little bit rustic and used. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I think that's Artymaze's Touch of Spring. And then I've got the Nature's Remedies on the other side. This kit goes perfect with so many sort of garden themed kits as well. But this also would be a nice book to keep garden notes in as well. A little bit of a fabric swatch with some herbs on. Here I just made, ages ago I bought some wax paper, and I've been meaning to use it up. I brought a full roll of it, so I'm going to start using it up and making little pockets and things, but it's just handy for holding some little bits of tea cards. Got mugwort, calendula, some more Tim Holtz scraps, but you can keep little bits of notes or cuttings in these, little bits about willow, and I've just made a little collage snippet up at the side. I actually think I've got a touch of autumn as well in this, but like I say, kits are so versatile, you can use them in projects all year round. Yes, not in frame as usual. Wires for yarrow. I've just got a little belly band here where I've just put a little bit more journaling space, some more tags. Yeah, I think that's definitely a touch of autumn. But looking out, it looks like autumn outside today. Little bit of ivy stamping. Some more little napkin which I've stamped. Another little snippet with I've just collaged a little bee on. Oh, that's a herb I haven't heard of. Ella Campagna respiratory. I do like my herbs and I do grow a lot, but that's a new one of me, and it's quite pretty too. Google that one later. This book I have listed in my Etsy store if anybody's interested. I said it is 6x4, 5 signatures, 120 pages. Here I've just collaged a little bird on. Pocket here. I love that kit, Nature's Remedies. It's the collaboration kit between Artymaze and Tracy Fox, but both kits are absolutely lovely to work with. A little tag and a pocket. So I did say I wasn't pulling everything out because it takes me ages to get everything back. Here I've just made 2 little side pockets where you can tuck in. I've just put a couple of more of them tea cards in, valerian root. This is for white willow bark, pain relief, fever, dandelion root. And here I've just put just some little journaling paper which would be nice for writing healing herbal teas. I do drink a lot of herbal teas and I like to cut them out of my garden. In fact, I've just cut some lemon thyme, which I'm going to have a drink straight after this video and relax for the day. That's planned because I'm not gardening as it's pretty bad outside. There's plenty of journaling space. This I think is from Antique Papery. It was a piece I had left over, so I thought it just worked perfectly with it. A couple of tags, one of Tim Holtz which I've just used in a little paper side tuck. Just made a little tag up, chamomile. I've just put some little fairy wings on it. See more writing space, and another little tag which says fennel. It does twizz over, like I said. Can write on the back of them. I've left them plain at the back to write with. Just been very inspired by watching all the Fab Tag 30 challenge, which Artymaze and Tracy Fox has been running on their channels, and there's some fabulous tags. I mean, everyone's halfway through the tag channel now, so I don't think I'll be able to catch up, but I've just enjoyed making a few myself for future projects. Little tuck spot here with some little tea cards. Another little bit of that napkin. Now this is the sort of lady I imagine who would own this grimoire. She's walking through the woods gathering up herbs and roots and things for potions and stuff she wants to make up. I'm not sure if that's one of Mrs. Cogg's as well. I think it might be. Just a little bit of eco dyed paper. Another little glassine bag, which I've just put a few little bits of licorice root tea card in, little bits of scraps, some tickets. I think that's from Ferns and Mushrooms. Like I said, most of it is Artymaze. Some little bits I've had left over. A belly band. Love the crinkle of that wax paper. Another young lady picking herbs and flowers. Another little tuck spot from a ticket, which I just put another tea card in. I think that may be Artymaze sunflower kit, but I just thought it went, no, that's definitely Artymaze because I love the brightness of it. I think I'm coming towards the end of it now. Just got a little bit of a tuck spot there. And the back page, I've just put another lace pocket with a little tag that I've made up using bits and pieces. That does twizz. Blank for journaling on. You could put plenty of your own stuff in at the back. Just a plain green back. And basically that's it. Thanks for sticking by me while I'm wading through this thing. Still not mastered this filming malarkey yet, but it is what it is, I get. Hope you all have a good day and thanks for watching. Bye.